Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to check out the Rileys. Can you turn that down, whatever's playing? Sorry, I'm trying to upload a video real quick. But please, if you say hi, let me know who it is and where you're from. Let's talk. It's her sister's birthday tonight, and everybody just left, so kind of quiet. Hello, hello, hello. I'll make you a good deal.
Yes.
Go find my water bottle. It's probably in there next to to the to my bed. I believe the water is bad in it. Go dump it, and then in the freezer is my water. I want you to pour it into there, and then put the rest back in the fridge. After you fill up my water bottle, there'll be some left. Put it in the refrigerator, not the freezer, refrigerator. Give my son detailed instructions on grabbing me some water, how to do it, where I want it from. Let's see how he does. Oh, there went Mama. Maybe Mama did something on my water bottle. Welcome to check out the Rileys. We had a fun day. Our sister's birthday. Instead of throwing a huge party tonight, she decided she wanted to make up food bags and water and stuff to take to the people that were devastated from the earthquake. So we got like 106 bags ready to roll. So I'm not sure if it's first thing in the morning that we're going to go out and do that or exactly when it's going to be. So, Love to talk to you. If you want to come aboard, I'm live from Mindanao, Philippines, uh, South Cotabato, Coronadal City / Marbel, and I am solo as of right now because my wife's watching her show. She don't want to do nothing. She's watching her show. She finally got a chance to sit down, so she just want to watch her shows. Her Korean soap operas is what I call them, and she reads these things. Yeah, I'm not down. I'm not down. Nope, nope, nope. So I thought I'd come live and maybe she'll come join us here in a few. Maybe when she's done watching her show. Especially if some of our friends come on. I was trying to go to a few friends' LS's, but they ended or had issues and different things. So here I am. So I talk 100% English. Sorry, I don't really know Tagalog, or Bisaya, or Ilongo, or anything else they be talking around here. We live in a town where they talk a lot of different languages, including one I can't even remember the name of it. It's kind of a native to this area only language kind of thing. I have a hard enough time with English. I would try to break the bank and learn a new one. If you guys haven't been to Foreigner Mick Flanagan's Life in the Philippines yet, thank you, goodness. Did you put the rest in the refrigerator? Not the freezer, but the fridge?
Yeah.
Thank you. That is good and cold. Seat. What is it? Trying to think of Water Boy. Anybody know what this is from? Where could this be from? That smile face. Fulfillment. Richest person on earth is this right here. But I heard he might fall pretty soon with the new ranking coming out. But he's still a lot richer than everybody but a couple, maybe, if he falls. Love to talk to you guys. Have you talked to my buddy Scott? Scott, expat in the Philippines. Might consider checking him out. He's Australian, so he says the word mate. And Mick is Mick Flanagan. Mick Flanagan, I think is last name. Let's call him Mick. Gene. Yeah, Mick Flanagan. Wife is Jean. Well, it's Monday night here. I feel like I should be watching football. And, of course, no football. So, anyways, what's going on with you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. If anybody wants to say hi, please do. Let's start talking about our days, what happened, or if you're over there in America, I think the time changed for some of you because my laptop and my tablet are still set for Indiana time, and they're telling me an hour behind what it is here. So I'm 13 hours difference now instead of uh, just 12. So the time there in Indiana sprung forward in the spring, but fell back. Come here and say hi at least.
What?
Come here and say hi to your fans. Here's the lovely Mercy Riley. She is actually the love of my life. She, she said she felt really loved today from me, and I told her I didn't do anything differently. Um, but she reminded me she had some place to go this morning, and I insisted on getting up and taking her so she wouldn't have to drive. So that started off the uh, the feeling loved situation, right? Then I guess I kept doing good today. I didn't I didn't take
Clearing
her
the
off.
stuff. Open this out. Like, that's heavy, baby. I appreciate you so much. The rice, sacrifice.
Just five
I
big
thought
sacks
I'll
of
do it
rice.
alone, but you're there.
Always gonna be here for you, Nurse.
Appreciate it.
But my wife doesn't want to spend any more time with me tonight. She says
Need some day time out.
she wants to watch her Korean soap operas.
I'm watching Love and Destiny.
And that's Korean soap opera, right? Not just drama.
No, that's Chinese.
It's a Chinese one.
Yes.
Wow.
See, historical.
Wow.
Like with costumes.
You better watch out watching that stuff.
Why?
You don't know?
Mom, it's not
That's
magic.
Chinese.
Do you know what I just want to talk to?
I don't know.
The guy forgot something that.
It's alright.
She'll get it tomorrow. Well, anyways, welcome, welcome, welcome. See, she's wearing a Journey shirt from an awesome concert that we went to together. She wanted to go to another time when they came to town, but we moved before they got back. Heard they're coming back this coming year though. So they're supposed to come back to Indianapolis area. So she could go see him again if we're in Indy. Good night, Jepay.
Good night, Dad.
That's our number 3 son. He is getting ready for bed. It's 9 o'clock. Normally would be a school night, so they'd already be headed
Para
to
ma-practice
bed.
mo na na
But
maaga ka matulog.
tomorrow they got another vacation day.
Pampatangkad mo rin, ha?
So we're not in a hurry to send them to bed tonight. They can stay up a little bit longer, but it's only 9 o'clock here, so he's going to bed anyways. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Bill. That is Mercy. Together, we are the Rileys. Scott is here.
Hey, Scott.
Hey, hey, hey.
Aww. So nice.
Hey, appreciate you. I checked back and it didn't seem like you were on there, so I went ahead and came in here to find something to do. Nobody was on, so I jumped on. Sheila, hi from Iloilo. We appreciate you swinging in and seeing us tonight. We had a busy, long day. Busy, long. But yeah, Sky, we appreciate you trying to help us out and all the good stuff. So you finally got it to reconnect, Scott? Good, good. Yeah, if you find out anybody does want to help out the people, we are we're down for it. Just make sure they know we're not a nonprofit kind of group. We don't have tax IDs. We're just regular people trying to help somebody out. Yeah. So in case they want our tax ID number to claim it or anything. So we don't have all that kind of stuff. So just keep that in mind if they ask. Sheila, we had an awesome day today. We it was a very action-packed day. We put together over 106 food bags full of rice and noodles and salt and sardines and all kinds of stuff. It just loaded up. So we're gonna take those. We made those up today, plus water. We're gonna take it to the areas that was devastated from the earthquakes here recently. We're gonna try to go to some places that are very hard to get to. So some of the people that's off the beaten path that aren't getting any help. Nurse.
Yes. Oh, it's just said, make sure you turn off the.
Well, the air can be off already.
Settle your down.
Mom, I go to bed now.
Sheila, how's your day been? Is it busy there at Sea Garden Resort in Iloilo? See, I give you guys total shouts out every time I see you. Yeah, they Scott. If they can talk to us however they want, through the Facebook, through here, whatever. But if anybody sends anything, make sure they send it to that info that I get that we give you, the Mercy Riley, and there's her address. If they send it like that, um, I know she'll I know she'll get it. I'm afraid if I go try to pick up something, they give me grief. But I know my wife can get it. Sheila, that's right. It's you know, God tells us to be the hands and feet. We're here for a reason, and it can be something small like giving somebody food or helping somebody out, and we're glad we're in a position to be able to do that. It is actually our sister's birthday, and that's what she wanted to do for her birthday rather than us going to a beach resort or renting out a big room, throwing a big party or anything like that. So it's pretty awesome. Okay, so you guys aren't too busy, huh? Sorry, my wife decided to spray a bucket in the CR there. Yeah, I know you guys get a lot busier on the weekends and stuff, and hopefully one of these days I can get me a resort so I can run it, so I can have some fun. We'll see though. Yeah, Scott, if you would, um, if you send them the address and stuff, just try to do it not over the chat deal. Um, yeah, I don't want everybody in the world. Some people have bad intentions, and I don't want them to know like where we live and that type of thing. But the people that reach out to you and ask you for it, maybe you can private message that to them or send it to them in some way. Kind of like what we did. But not announce it like on a live stream kind of thing. Appreciate that. Yeah, Sheila. Yeah, I understand. You'll have your slow times and then your busy times. Yeah, I definitely understand how it is. I like I like to have a resort because I would market it to Westerners and expats and try to get them to come. And when they come, they're not just coming for a day, so they'd be there for a week or well, whatever, at least. So and we have a rental down in Davao City. So we already try to market it to Westerners to come over to the Philippines and spend time in that rental that we have. So that way, we know they're going to be here for a little longer. They don't just want it for a night. They want it for a long period of time. Man, Scott, you having all kinds of issues with that chat deal. Yeah, sometimes I wonder if it's the internet or YouTube itself. It's kind of tricky sometimes. Hey, appreciate the love, everybody. Gave me a thumbs up or is about to give me one. Appreciate that. Kind of getting feeling a little something going on. So sorry if I'm drinking water all night. Got to do it. Got to keep hydrated. So yeah, it was our sister's birthday today. So no, we just had a small lunch and then um, just had some regular food for dinner, whatever. Had a few people over, brothers, sisters, kids, stuff like that. But we didn't. She didn't throw it like a huge party, or we didn't go to a resort, or we didn't book a room anywhere. We didn't go karaoke or anything like that. So we decided to, or she decided that she wanted to give, you know, all that to the people in need. So that's what we spent our day doing, hanging out with her, packing those up, getting all that ready. And we had appreciate that. Yeah, if she was around, I'd let her know, but maybe if she passes by, appreciate that she got or they got 5 huge sacks of rice, which is the 50 kilos or whatever. So we repacked all those into smaller. I think each sack has at least 3 kilos of rice in it that we're going to be handing out. Then we got the big water jugs, the 5 gallon jugs of water with sardines and 2 different kinds of noodles and salt and I don't even remember a lot of stuff. So they're all packed and ready to go. They're actually back here on the floor. So they are ready to roll. So I don't know if we're going to get up early in the morning. I haven't heard the plan yet. If we're going to get up early and then go out there, or how we're going to do it. All right, Scott, expat in the Philippines. Appreciate you, Sheila. If you don't know Scott, you might want to check him out. He is a good guy from. He's down there in Australia. Maybe he'll come to that island and visit you guys. But definitely worth checking out. He's a good guy. He's married to a Filipino. They have a little one, CJ. Awesome people. So talk at you soon, my friend. Cool, cool, cool. Anybody else on here wanna talk with us? We'd love to talk to you about how your day was, what's going on in your neck of the woods. We we had pretty much an earthquake free day. I did not feel a shake today. Not saying there wasn't one that happened, but um, I didn't personally feel it. We had to go get some of those supplies in the next big town over, not big town, but a rather bigger town. It's not as big as this one, but it's a different town. So, but there's a couple small towns in between it. So it's about a 40-minute drive over there. Had to hit up their mall and get some of those supplies that I was talking about that we use to pack all these sacks full of food and stuff. I guess the place here doesn't sell some of the stuff that they were after, so they had to go over there. So so I got up bright and early and took my wife over there. So she was pretty happy with me today. Making my wife happy, that's my goal. I mean, I got some other goals in life, but a happy wife is a happy life. If any of you guys are on here and you don't know that yet, that's rule number one. Rule number two is, do you want to be right in your marriage or do you want to be happy? You can only pick one. Which one is it going to be? I think I need to get that put on a T-shirt or something. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. We don't have the Christmas tree lit up. There's no gifts under there. Do got the air kind of going though. It got kind of warm in my room, so they had it going here, and I just haven't shut it off yet. So the fan's not going yet. So I might reverse that here in a few. So I was going to try to find a video to. I have some videos already made up and stuff that I need to post, uh, but I haven't posted yet. I think I need to consider what I'm doing here. So yeah, I gotta figure out what video I'm gonna post for tonight. Maybe you guys can help me figure it out. I make up some videos and then don't I don't release them all at the same time because if I show 6 videos of the same thing, nobody wants to see that. Excuse me. But if I stagger them, then they're a little more interesting. Or that's what I think, anyways. I don't know. But I did release the two All Saints days back to back because it was just for a certain amount of time, and I wanted people to see my first All Saints Day here in the Philippines. We just had 2 different places that we went, so it was like a part one and a part two. Let's see here. to my channel. So our video that we did, it says touring the earthquake damage in Makala, whatever it's called. Thank you, Sheila. I appreciate you. I understand. I have same issues here in the Philippines too. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it anytime you want to come and say hi to us. And if I get you wrong, out of place again, you just let me know. Keep reminding me. Also, might I suggest throwing up a picture. That helps remind me who you are a little easier if I see a little picture going. But yeah, our video that where we went into the damaged area and shot some video. So we got um, 115 views of that today. So that video is doing pretty well. Showing what all's going on there. There was a couple videos that we did that from our trip that I haven't got a post yet. I think I'm gonna post one of those. It's a little longer. Matter of fact, I think maybe I'll post it after I get off here tonight. That's what I think I'll do. That's my plan for now. Says two comments. Anyways, welcome back. If you're a first time person here, please, 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 please give me the old thumbs up. And let's see, thumbs up. If you've never been to our channel before, think about subscribing. We'd like to get to know you if you'd like to come on and talk with us. And let's talk about life. If you're a person considering moving here to the Philippines like our family did, let's talk about it. Or if you're a Filipino that's considering to move to America or maybe somewhere else in the world, we can talk about that as well. I live there too, so welcome back, Scott. Appreciate you. Mercy has left the area as of right now, so you just got the bearded wonder over here. Um, Guy with the 20 chins, but I hide them after I grew this beard. That's what it's for, to hide all my chins. My wife is watching her soap operas, which I thought it was the Korean soap opera, but she tells me this one she's watching now is a Chinese soap opera. So she calls them drama, but I say they're soap operas. Yep, we're it's a quiet night for a birthday party night. Appreciate that. I think you've seen her in the other live stream from the day when we were talking there. John, good morning. So you're on the laptop, huh? Little faster, right? Let's see. John says, "Good morning, Bill, Lisa, and John, Long Island. Thank you, sir, for reminding me. I knew you were in the state somewhere. Have a blessed day, you and your family. Appreciate you, John. We definitely try to not only have a blessed day, but be a blessing today." John, if you don't know my friend Scott, look him up over there. He's an Australian, and he's married to a Filipino as well. John's a good guy, Scott. I don't know if you are already friends with him or not, but if not, check him out. Scott, we were busy today. We yesterday we went and seen the damage done in town, not too far away from us. It was the main center of the earthquake that hit last week or a few days ago. I guess it ain't been a week yet, but it was the main center of it. So we went and checked it out. And today we been bagging up food and getting food, and we just made up a bunch of care bags for them and food and different things, and we got some jugs of water to give them, and so we just sat around and prepared that today. It's my sister's birthday, and that's what she wanted for her birthday, so that's what we did. I say our sisters, my wife's sister, of course. My sisters are back in the States, all three of them, or more if you count my sisters in laws. But I have a brother that is also married to a Filipino, and I have a father that is also married to a Filipino now. Yeah, think you're right. I think you're right, Scott. Yeah, right before I got on here and went live, I tried to find one of our friends or whatever, somebody that was live that enjoyed to talk to and stuff, but they either just ended or like yourself, you had some issues and got off. So I was like, well, I'm bored. Let me see if somebody might see mine if I get on. So that's why I went ahead and doing the second live stream of the day. I'd rather talk to you guys and visit with people from around the world rather than I'm not a big TV person. I don't really like watching TV. There's only one show that I really like, um, and other than that, of course, I like American football and basketball and stuff like that. But I don't even watch all the games since I'm here in the Philippines. But I watch one show, and then I like live PD or cops, stuff like that type of show. Yeah, Scott, you know yeah, the internet here in the Philippines is definitely different than what I was used to in the States. But for the most part, even though I buffer and everything here and get disconnected, it's so much better than what it used to be back when we used to come. When I was trying to have long distance relationship with my wife and talk to her every night or every day when I got home from work, that kind of thing. Back then, it was painful. Uh, so I can bear with it, I guess, as long as you guys can. As long as I don't get too slow buffering or too boring talking. So yeah, the if anybody's on here that hadn't had a chance yet to give me the old thumbs up, I appreciate it. That helps draw attention to me. Lets everybody else know that we are rolling and it's all good talk. And, we talk sensible here on this channel. We don't do the foolishness. I don't try to talk about people. I do observe people and I may say, hey, this person did this funny or whatever. But I don't talk talk about people. That's not my game. It's not what we do. We try to lift people up, not put people down. There's enough people in this world putting each other down. So appreciate all the thumbs up, Scott. You, Scott, you already know how busy I was today, so I hadn't had a chance to really look at too many videos. So I didn't notice if you posted anything yet today. But I was trying to check out what you had up there from yesterday. So I think I watched most of them, or if not all. I think I talked to our friend Mick earlier today, and then who else did I get a chance to talk with? Oh, I talked to Jenny and Steve for a little bit there. I think those are the only people that I really got a second to speak to today. And I think it was Mick this morning. Might not have actually. Now I think about it, I might have talked to him last night, and I'm just thinking it was this morning. Yeah, well, yeah, I think it was last night because they kept talking about food, talking about pizzas and different food. So, welcome, welcome, welcome to check out the Rileys, home of the greatest beard ever known in the Philippines. I'm just joking. It's probably not the greatest beard, but the way people look at me sometimes, I think it's the only one. Okay. Yep, yep. Really busy, busy day, right? Scott, let me ask you a question since it's mostly me and you yapping right now. Question for you, and other people probably ask you this question or might have wondered or whatever, but I'm gonna ask you the question. And I know part of the answer, but I just don't know the full thing. When you came up with your name for your channel, um, you put Scott expat in the Philippines. I know you've been here and you got stuff going on. Oh man, but you got stuff going on. So I know the deal. You're not like it's not that you're not back and forth between the countries. Um, but why did you decide to just go with Scott expat rather than you and your wife name in the Philippines or something along those lines? Because we tried to come up with a name for this channel. Well, my wife, she named it one day. We were talking about doing one, and she got on here and set the channel up and told me what the name was. I was like, I like it. So, but it's check out the Rileys, and so it's the whole family kind of thing. But with her channel that she has, she just renamed it. It was just her name, Mercy Riley, but now it is uh, married to a foreigner in the Philippines, and that's kind of uh, to try to get some of that draw from the other channels that that go with that, like farming in the Philippines and foreigner in the Philippines, and there's 20 or 30 different ones that kind of have that foreigner in the Philippines name. I definitely understand, Scott. Yeah, appreciate that. I just wonder, you know, like Mick's channel. His wife is on there a lot too. So I always think, it's called Mick Flanagan instead of Gene and Mick Flanagan. I just things I think of. She does a whole segment of her cooking, her crafts and stuff. So I always try to make sure I stay on my wife's good side, and I don't want to I don't want to like leave her out. You know what I'm saying? But that was just my thought. She named the channels, and I think they're great. So, and that's kind of why you can change your name of your channel so many times in 90 days. I think it's like up to 3 times in 90 days. So you can change it around. And we've thought of changing our name because here, telling somebody Riley, they don't, if they read my name, it's not Riley to them, it's Rayleigh or something like that. And so when I tell them what the name of our channel is, they can't ever find it because they're not spelling it right. Check out the Rileys. I tell them it's all one word, but that's why we finally just had those made up with the name on there, and then we got a couple T-shirts made up while we were on vacation there in the Iloilo. We had them all. We had 3 T-shirts made up. one for my wife and two kids, and it cost, you know, it was cheap. It was like 500 pesos for the three T-shirts with the custom name across it. So I was trying desperately to fit or find a T-shirt that would fit, but I looked at their selection. Plus, I checked all the stores in the mall, and none of them had something that would fit me. I think basically, Bill, when I was there, I was up at Terrence and Beth's place, and we were talking about it. And I mentioned Scott expat in the Philippines, but reckon I should have changed it. Eh, do what you want, but like when you're making, my thought is that you're making videos right now where you're in Australia, and it says expat in the Philippines, so maybe somebody will get confused, or you know, I just don't want you to miss people that would look you up. Maybe an Australian married to a Filipino, or Scott, the Australian. I'm just thinking that way you can have it for wherever you are. I know you travel the places, just like we never know. We could end up back in America. We could end up in another country. I just don't know what we may do, and I just I don't want to. If we catch on and if it works out or whatever, I didn't want to have to change the name and whatever per country. The Rileys in America, the Rileys in the Philippines, the Rileys in New Guinea. I don't know. But I said it had a meaning and it was a strong name. I kept it. Beth said it sounded great. Yeah, it's a good name. There's nothing wrong with your name. I definitely understand, Scott. Not too worried that you're, you know, could miss a little bit of that. I always think about the big some of the big ones, and they got some of the weirdest names or the easiest names. Like my kids would watch that Ryan's toy review. Their kid's name was Ryan, and he's reviewing toys. So Ryan's toy review. Man, how simple is that? Easy peasy. So if I was a food person, it'd be like Bill's food review. I do that though. This is good. Had some fresh lupia today. It was pretty good. It's the best I had in the Philippines so far. I've had fresh lupia is what they call it, different places, but this place we went was the better. There's the love of my life. Right now, it's mostly me and Scott talking. Would you like to say hello again? Okay.
Take the baby to bed.
All right. No problem. See, I went with something strong and it sounds good. My niece did the artwork for the channel. Awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I wanted to do something with our like a logo or something like that, but hadn't came up with anything yet. I'm not an artist. My sister, whose birthday is today, she's very good at art. And then I have a sister that lives in back home, and she lives in Kentucky actually. That's an excellent artist, and but but mm, I can't even draw a straight line with a ruler. Yeah, I have one friend that we talk to often. He has about 3 channels, and he does that like computer art. I don't know if you know of him. Totally insane art, I believe is his name. He's also a foreigner that lives here with a Filipino wife. He doesn't live here. He lives up north. It's not too many of us living here. Not down here, anyways. Not in this area. But there's more down in General Santos, Jinsan, and then even more down in Davao. Davao people barely notice me. There's so many. They notice me though when I got a big beard and stuff. They stare at me for that, but not just because I'm a foreigner. Here they notice me so much, I catch them like taking pictures of me and stuff. And I pose with a lot of them too. So yeah, I'll take a picture with you. Come on. What you gonna do with it? Yeah, I met Santa Claus. Sure. Yeah, I might ask Mick about that. Mick and Gene. I just because I'm nosy. You know, not because I think they should change it or anything like that. I just wonder why. Because we're new at this. I don't have that many subscribers or anything. So I like to know. Why they come up with something and you know why they do it this way or why somebody do it that way. Uh oh. I think I get the call for talking too much. Get the dry mouth going and start hacking because it gets dry all the way down my neck. But who knows? Plus I got this air con on, so maybe it's that. I finally caught Philly Phil, and caught one of his live streams the other day for the first time. The Usually he's having it while I'm taking the kids to school and stuff, and usually once I take the kids to school, I stay out for a while. I don't just come straight back. So I finally caught his live chat the other day. I didn't say too much. There was a lot of people on there. Probably had a few hundred. Or that's what it seemed like. Everybody was talking so quick. Seems like an okay guy. He lives up there in an area that I don't. It'd be weird for me to live in that area. I think I'm not a big Manila fan or a big huge city. I mean, Davao is big enough for me, but yeah, living up there anywhere near Manila is just scary to me. So I've only spent like probably out of all this time I've been coming to the Philippines, maybe total of a week and a half up there because I try to get there, do what I got to do, and get going as quickly as possible. All those people make me nervous. Yep, that's right, Scott. You're 100% on that, brother. It's not about the amount of subscribers and stuff or the views, but to be honest with you, Scott, we do this for a hobby, but there's some upgrades that I would like to do eventually that I just cannot afford. My camera, there's something like my main big camera. There's something wrong with it, and I can't use it anymore. So I'd like to be able to upgrade and give me another decent camera or whatever. And I want to get a microphone that works a little better. And these are things that I don't just want to buy out of my family's budget um, to use as my hobby, but I would like to buy them from, you know, I'm bringing a lot of people to YouTube and they're putting time into watching. You know, if if YouTube kicked me back some change, that would help us out as far as being able to upgrade some of the things so we can do this a little bit better. Um, and you know, just my thought. So I believe as long as you got people coming, there's people coming to my channel and look at the videos. Like I said, 115 people looked at my video yesterday. Why can't I make a couple bucks off that? Let's see. I think I lost you a little bit. Now I usually have my phone up, but for some reason I don't. Let's see. Let's see. Very interesting. His live streams, Philly in the Philippines is great. Yeah, I agree there. But to each, it's what you prefer, Bill. You right? You're right. I like Cebu Island. It's quiet. Yeah, we passed through there, but we didn't go over to like the Cebu area and all that good stuff. But hopefully one of these trips, and you use your Samsung Galaxy 8 phone most of the time, and GoPro second. Yeah, we have a GoPro 7 Black is what we bought, and we use that just like you're saying. We use the phone first, and the GoPro second. But I would like to do. I used to be into photography. I went to I went to a Heron School of Art, which was an art school for, but I went there for photography back in the day, and I'd love to get some better equipment than what I had. I had like the Canon Rebels and Minoltas and all that good stuff, but my one that I recently had, it's not doing that great. So um, I would like to upgrade it, just so if I see something, not for my everyday vlogs, not for the you know for the little stuff that I do, but for that time when I want to get something really good, really quality, I want to have that option. And you got 246 subs now. It's awesome. Seems like you've been growing a lot here recently, right? At least that's what I think. I don't know that. We've been since we started doing the live streams. We've been growing. Um, at first, I'd never talked on the live stream or even watched them or anything. I just thought it was, you know, people not being nice to each other or something, talking. Well, and also I guard myself. I don't want to watch like a woman in too little of clothing doing anything. I don't need that in my life. And I'm a happily married man.